In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 proverbs on never giving up, no matter what. Life can get really hard, that is a fact, but there are those who have gone on ahead, who have walked the path that you're currently walking, and these includes our ancestors. If we could have a conversation with them, this is what they'll want to say to you, to remind you to always have faith, keep going, no matter what. And in fact, they have said it already by leaving us these proverbs. So let's get right to it. Esho ni mi fingugi literally translates to slowly and slowly is how the snail climbs a tree. So when we look at the snail as an animal, it's a very slow animal. It doesn't look like it can do much. It looks very fragile, but slowly and steadily, it will get up to a tree. And how does this apply to us as people in business or just living life, honestly? Sometimes it is slow and steady that eventually gets you where you intend to go. It's not just fast and furious. Sometimes you don't really have the energy to do fast and furious, and that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do anything at all. And this is where slowly and steadily you can still get to your goal. So don't give up, don't quit. It might look like a lot. The snail down and the tree up looks like an height that cannot be attained, but slowly and steadily it gets there eventually. So slowly and steadily you get there. Nínú ìkòkò dúdú ni ẹ̀kọ funfun tí ń jáde. It is from the black pot that we scoop or we get white pap. So black is not really a color that signifies positivity, quite frankly. And white is a more positive color. And so this proverb is using the black pot, to signify something that is not the best of situations, something that appears to be an hopeless situation. And it is saying that out of that hopeless situation, you can get good. You can get something beautiful, something as beautiful and as positive as white pap. When you feel like you're in a hopeless situation, there's no way out, it just looks hopelessly hopeless. From that situation can comfort something so beautiful, so useful, so nourishing, so good, like pap, which is food. Do you like pap? Let me know in the comments. I love pap. When it feels like everything is hopeless around you, just remember these words of our ancestors and let this proverb remind you that even from darkness can come light, from black can come white. Just from the unexpected places, you can get something so beautiful that surpasses what you would have anticipated. There'll be a link if you'd like to have these proverbs that I've shared with you in hand. There'll be a link to download it together with visual representations that would just make the message stay and never leave you. The link to download it will be in the description. It's available to you at no cost whatsoever. You can grab the ebook in the description. Number 3. Bí ẹ ṣe ń bá dáni gúnlẹ̀, á tún gùn ni. I personally love this proverb because it is so real. In life, we go through situations, and maybe you're going through that situation right now that you've actually tried your best. So it's not a case of you haven't even done anything. It's a case of you've tried your best and it doesn't seem to be working no matter what you do. And the natural thing that you'd want to then do is to give up. But this proverb is saying, I know that you've tried. I know that you're trying. I know that it doesn't seem to be working, but you don't give up. You don't quit because it's not working. If it's not working, you try again. You might use a different strategy. You might use a different idea. But whatever you do, you don't give up. When the horse throws you down, you climb it yet again. So Eshin is horse. This proverb is just to encourage you to say that when things don't seem to be working, even when it feels like what you should do is quit, it's not the best course of action. So the ancestors, those have gone on ahead of us, are saying to us, don't quit. You do it again. You do it again and again until you get it right. Of course, there's so many stories of people who didn't get things right the first time. Your first business might not be the business that gives you a lot of success. And there's so many examples of people who tried again and again and again. And you can share some with us in the comments. So we'd love to read that from you. Feel free to leave in the comments an example of someone who tried multiple times before succeeding at a venture. And who knows, you could be the next story if you do not give up. So, you want to give up? No. If you love Yoruba Proverbs, write it below in the comment section. I love Yoruba Proverbs. I'd be so happy to read from you. Ilé ọba tójó, ẹwà ló bù sí. The king's palace that has been burned down is going to be more gloriously built. And this proverb is an encouragement to someone who not just has failed in their venture like the last proverb talked about, but have actually lost something. Sometimes you just fail in a project, but sometimes you encounter loss that seems like this is the end. So this proverb is saying that when you get to that point, that is not your end. Don't let that be your end. For that which is destroyed can be better built, much better, much bigger, much nicer than that which was destroyed. So if you currently have a project that has significantly failed and from which you have lost a lot, it doesn't mean that that is the end of it. It could be that you can put one or two things together and have it greater and better. And this is something that I personally apply in my own life. And so when something gets burnt down, of course, figuratively now, we build it again, bigger, better, and nicer. If you want to share an experience of how you've applied this proverb in your life, I will be happy to hear from you. So leave that in the comment section. Bear in mind that your story will inspire other people as well. So feel free to share your story with us of Ilé ọba tójó. Bẹ́mi bá gùn, bá òkú, ire gbogbo ní ṣojú ẹni. Bẹ́mi bá gùn, bá òkú, ire gbogbo ní ṣojú ẹni. If we're alive, if we do not die, and we are blessed with long life, good things can happen right before our eyes. And I love this proverb because it's true, because we're surrounded by people who have gone through situations and then their lives just turn around. It's like they're down, and the next day they're up there. So this proverb is saying that don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. So long as you have life, so long as you do not die, you have no idea what is waiting for you in the future, especially if you do not give up. So if you put together all of these proverbs and you take them to heart and apply them in your daily life, you have no idea how your life can transform before your very eyes. So whatever you do, don't die. Don't die. And so as an Omoluabi, suicide is not, don't ever consider that as an option. I mean, we've seen it all around us, how people's lives are transformed beyond their imaginations in a twinkle of an eye. And someone who is here gets here. I mean, where to begin? We've seen a woman who was selling bread and suddenly have a life transformed with lots of opportunities that she did not think was going to happen to her when she was stepping out in the first place. Do you remember that story? And to the dancing boys who it was just another work day for them until it wasn't. And I saw a video more recently of a guy who just went to sing, and that story touched me so much. He just went to sing at an event that he was not invited to. He literally just stumbled into the venue and sang. And from there, he got the attention of incredible people that could potentially transform his life forever. I can sing. I try. Maybe my day will come. So whatever you do, don't die and don't give up, because bẹ́mi bá gùn, bá òkú, ire gbogbo ní ṣojú ẹni. And I really wish you all the best. Putting all of these proverbs together, ẹ̀ṣọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ ni ìgbín fi ń gungi. Bẹ́ṣin bá dáni gúnlẹ̀, àtúngún ni. Bẹ́mi bá gùn, bá òkú, ire gbogbo ní ṣojú ẹni. So I hope that these proverbs encourages you to never give up. Some of these proverbs that I've shared with you are contained in my book, Ancient Wisdom for Modern Life. If you'd like to take a deeper dive, the link to get a copy will be available in the description. It's available in audio, paperback, and ebook. Which one would you be getting? Share these with a friend or colleague who you never want to give up in life no matter what. I'm Abisola. Odabo. If you love Yoruba Proverbs, comment in the comment section. I love Yoruba Proverbs. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. I am Omalige Abisola. Odabo.
Òwe lẹṣin ọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ lẹṣin òwe. Bọ́rọ̀ bá sọnù, òwe la fi ń wá.
Connecting to your Yoruba roots.